What's going on, YouTube? Hold on one second. Let me take my damn gun out. That's unprofessional. Sorry about that. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Swisher coming back at you, you know what I'm saying, with my own Houston thoughts. Now, just recently, I was on NFL.com as a few minutes ago, and the Steelers have cut Ladarius Green. Now, they say it's due to because he wasn't able to complete a physical. That's unfortunate. I wish that I wish him nothing but health going forward. But let's talk about these Texans. You know what? Before I get into that, I just want to say, really, what's going on with all these NFL analysts, man? It's like, I really wonder now, and I'm over the whole cap situation, or as far as it's pertaining to him coming to Houston. I still do believe that the league is blacklisting him. They burned him. Y'all ever seen that show Blacklist? He's been Michael Weston. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that, y'all. I'm reading the text from my homie, man. Nah, it's about our Madden League, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story for another day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is. I'm just now beginning to wonder. I really think these guys are paid to. I know. Well, let me correct that. I know they get paid to report fake news and bad news, you know what I'm saying? But it's another, when, like I said, you have guys like Prime Time that defend him, and things of that nature, you have others that defend him, but then you have guys like Heath Evans who just loves to look for any little bullshit ass excuse to say Cap's not a good QB. But I think that sucks, what I'm saying? It's fucked up, very fucked up, what I'm saying? But this shit been going on for over 400 years, and y'all think it's gonna change now? You know what I'm saying? So that's, like I said, it is what it is on that, man. Shout out to Cap. I hope the Seahawks go ahead and sign your bros, you know what I'm saying? So at least you can have that monkey off your back. You may be a backup, but goddamn it, you'll be on the NFL team, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's a lot of motherfuckers that are like, well, you should be grateful for that. Shut the fuck up and go back in your mother's basement or go stone yourself with a rock or something. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, back to the the Texans news and everything. It's not really news about the Texans. It's just my own thoughts on it. Now, Ladarius Green, the last year he I want to say he had injury issues with Pittsburgh, and a lot of it is, I believe, I really will blame a lot of his injuries on him, and the smaller portion that I will blame is on Pittsburgh Steelers in their playbook. Now, I'm just gonna flat out come out and say it. As a football player, I don't give a damn whether you're on offense or defense. You gotta learn to be tough, man. Football is a violent game, and you gotta be tough to play it. So that's just my own little personal, mini shot to Ladarius, man. Come on, dude, get yourself in football shape, because I want you on my team. I do, because I know the talent that you have, and our offense could definitely use a speedy tight end like Ladarius Green. You know what I'm saying? But to play for us, man, I really to play, it's not just for us. You know what I'm saying? Because to be on an NFL team, you gotta be tough somewhere. You mentally, physically, something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be tough. And excuse me. Now, I know. Well, I can't say I know because I've never played it down in the National Football League. But I play football, and I know that certain injuries, you have to take it slow. You have to rehab it. You have to do the right process in order to get back to what you were. I get that, you know, but in Ladarius's cases, it was mostly concussions, you know. Like my old coach, Coach Hargrove used to say, you know, live strong, not live strong, live smart, not dumb, you know what I'm saying? And what he meant by that was go in the weight room, put on what you can lift, you know what I'm saying? Don't overdo yourself because that can cause an injury. In Ladarius's case is what I mean by that. You know, I get it, you know, concussions, they can happen from anywhere. You know, you can get hit in any way, form, and, you know, the way you hit the ground, you may, you know, that can cause a concussion and all that, you know. But overall, I personally believe, you know, if Ladarius, you know, he gets fully committed to the weight room, you know, he lives in it. If he started to live in the gym, you know, those lower body injuries, you know, you'll start to see those go away, you know what I'm saying? Not completely, but you know what I'm saying? You'll see, sorry about that, you'll see less and less injuries like that. Now, like I was saying, you know, like looking at our team right now, everyone's, you know, raving about Watson and all that, and that's fine, you know. But I just can't really wait to see, you know, when training camp gets here, because unlike the last few years that Bill O'Brien's been here, you know, they was bringing in quarterbacks and just teaching them as they go. With Watson, it's a whole new ball game. You know, they drafted him, you know. So from who knows how long this kid has been, you know, who knows how long the Texans have, you know, been in contact with this kid, you know, from the legal tampering, you know. Who knows how long, you know, Watson has had a playbook, you know, for Houston, you know. Now, I'm assuming that, you know, he probably got it after the draft, but think about it. Between now and the start of week 1, it's a long time. It's a long time. Now, I want to say it's what, 4 months? Yeah. You know, so I firmly believe that, you know, a guy like Watson could, and don't get me wrong, he's not gonna pick up the whole playbook, you know what I'm saying? This ain't Madden, you know what I'm saying? But I do believe that he'll retain a good portion of what they've pushed at him already, you know. And I do believe that he'll be ready to move forward, you know what I'm saying, as they continue to teach him. Now, as far as week 1, I don't know about that. I don't want to sit here and lie to y'all and say he should be the bona fide starter or he shouldn't, because, you know, guys like Aaron Rodgers have shown, you know, although the rounds where Rodgers and Savage, where they were drafted, is 2 different spots. One was a first round pick, the other was a 4th. You know what I'm saying? Now, one sat behind the legend in Brett Favre, the other one sat behind cow shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to put that. You know, now, like Bill said, man, this is Tom's job to lose. You know, but at the end of the day, if Watson comes out and quote me on this, because I'm saying that, I'm going on record and saying it now. If Watson does outbeat Savage for the job, it will be because he can extend plays with his legs. I'm just gonna throw that out there right here, right now, because look at some of the better quarterbacks in this league. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of Brady, you know what I'm saying, every other quarterback in this league is athletic in some form or fashion, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you know, it comes with QB technique. They teach you to, you know, be able to slide a few meters this way or that way, you know what I'm saying, to give you that extra second you need to get your pass off, yeah, they teach you that, and they hope that it becomes natural to you, you know. But like I said, all these other quarterbacks outside of Brady, you know, they're gonna step up into the pocket. You know, if it's not basically a third and long, or a fourth and has to make it, your odds are they're gonna tuck it and run once they, you know, and get 5-6 yards. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about it, it doesn't matter whether you're moving the chains with your arm, the QB's legs, the running back's hands, the running back's legs. It does not matter. As long as you're moving the chains, guess what? You get closer and closer and closer to the end zone. Now, my main thing, you know, and I was kind of upset that Philly signed LeGarrette Blount, because that's who I wanted them to go get. Like, I understand you went and got D'Onta Foreman, but D'Onta Foreman has not run. He's not run a single run. He hasn't run a single play in the NFL yet. You know what I'm saying? And they're just banking and hoping the fact that, you know, that the production that he had at Texas is going to translate to the pros. Now, I get where some way may understand that and think that, but in some cases, you just got to go with what worked last year, which was LeGarrette Blount. Now, look at our backfield. Lamar Miller, D'Onta Foreman, Akeem Hunt, Tyler Irvin. Now, the last three that I named, Irvin, Hunt, and Foreman, I personally don't believe that any three of those guys, especially the last two, because they aren't power guys, they won't be able to, you know, churn out the yards that, or, you know, get the yards necessary. Look at the damn, matter of fact, proof in the pudding, look at the motherfucking Mexico City game. As a Texans fan, I just got pissed off after having to rethink that shit. So with y'all watching, I know that kind of just pissed y'all off, and I'm sorry about that, but that's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. You get you a guy like LeGarrette Blount, if we would have gotten him, let me put it that way because he's already signed, if we would have got him, you know what I'm saying, plays like that don't happen. They just don't, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I would have much rather than, if they wasn't going to take the flyer on Blount, hell, go after AP. Shit. When it, let's talk about this for a second. When teams played AP in his prime, if they did not have 8 men in the box, 9 times out of 10, AP would make them pay for it, first and foremost. And even when he would probably get contacted, when he would probably get contacted at the line of scrimmage by a lineman, he's so fucking strong that he would give a slight stiff arm and keep on going and punch the next linebacker at the next level. You know what I'm saying? These are the kind of people you want. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it never hurts to have one of those guys ahead of a rookie running back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already set in stone. Lamar Miller is the feature back here. That's already set in stone. So why not go and get you a complimentary veteran piece, you know, that you know can play all 3 downs and help you in pass protection. But in my next video, man, I'm going to talk about, you know, as far as certain play designs and how plays are run, you know, how you could, you know, run certain routes with certain players and all that other bullshit. But I'm running up on 14 minutes, so drop me a comment in you know what I'm saying, in the box below. Give me a like if you can. Well, I ain't gonna say if you can, because your finger obviously work. It ain't broke, you know what I'm saying? Give your boy a like, subscribe, and as always, go Texans. Peace.